Hello everyone and welcome to today's grammar lesson. It's a short lesson on 6 common comma mistakes. So we're looking at punctuation. So our first common comma mistake is separating long subjects from their verbs. So we never put a comma between a subject, doesn't matter how long the subject is, and its verb. So I'm going to use an example from an essay that I corrected today. Here, this was an academic task 1 essay. It said the current park located to the southeast of the town centre will be much smaller. So if we look here, all of this part here, this is your subject. The current park, and you're giving extra information about the park, but it's all about the park. So this is a very big noun phrase referring to the park. And then our main verbs here will be. So here, subject and verb. So we do not put this comma. This is a mistake. So it should read, the current park located to the southeast of the town centre without a comma will be much smaller. The second common comma mistake is putting a comma before a coordinated conjunction when the coordinated conjunction does not precede, that means come before, an independent clause. So if we look here, it says shops are located to the north. So this is an independent clause. And it looks like a coordinated conjunction to the south of a main road. This second part after and is not an independent clause. To the south of a main road is not an independent clause. So we do not put this comma here. So it would be much more correct to have the sentence here. Shops are located to the north and to the south of a main road. No comma. 3, using a comma and a conjunctive adverb to connect two independent clauses. So we've got some big fancy grammar words here. So what do we mean by conjunctive adverb? But don't panic. You've all seen these words. Like often we're using them as cohesive devices. So however, therefore, hence, moreover, consequently, as a result, this type of word here. These are conjunctive adverbs. We can't use these words to connect independent clauses. What we should do instead is actually use a semicolon. So here is the incorrect sentence. It is argued that it is reasonable, but wild animals in locked up enclosures. This is an independent clause. However, others think that this is not the case. This is an independent clause. So we do not put a comma before the however, because it's trying to join independent clauses. What we do is we use a semicolon, a conjunctive adverb, and a comma. This is the correct way to write. This is going to come up a lot, especially in discussion essays, when you're writing an outline statement, and also in your conclusions, when you're summarizing your ideas for discussion essays and you've got two opposing ideas. So don't make this mistake in your essays. Another very common mistake is after the word that, especially introductory phrases with the word that. So you see here, that is to say that this comma is incorrect. It should actually read, that is to say that consumers do not care about their bank's brand, with no comma here. Another example, it is anticipated that. Again, here the comma is incorrect. We should have, it is anticipated that at least 400 more homes can be redeveloped, with no comma here. After I believe. So both common mistake 4 and common mistake 5 are given very usual when you are starting explanation sentences. So here, I believe it would be particularly telling. We should have no comma after this I believe. It should just read, I believe it would be particularly telling, with no comma. So this is correct. Also something that will come up maybe in your explanations or also in your examples when we use the expression such as. So quite often there is a comma before such as, but we do not put a comma after such as. So here, increased drug use has been recorded in sports, such as, and then should be no comma in cycling and weightlifting. So we can see the second sentence is the correct version. So those are our 6 very common comma mistakes that students make in their writing. All parts of a writing. This would apply to general training, to academic training, task 1, and also task 2. I hope you found that helpful. Now you know them. Don't make those mistakes in your writing. Good luck with your exam preparation, and I hope you have a great day.